get started right now.
All right, you guys. So I want to welcome you back to another reaction to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is going to be for episode 3, 4, and 5. They released those episodes last week. Today is Tuesday, the 11th. As I mentioned in my previous reactions to this particular series, that I would be releasing these on Saturdays. I kind of got busy over the weekend, wasn't able to record my reactions. Today I have a little situation that's going on at the house, so I had to take the day off. So I thought in the meantime, while all of that is getting done, I might as well record these reactions. So that is what I'm doing here today. And we're going to tackle again episode 3, 4, and 5. So in the previous 2 episodes, we got a very cool introduction to our Spider-Man. Kind of got the origin for this Spider-Man, but they kind of they kind of switched the events up in certain ways. Uncle Ben has already died before Spider-Man has gotten his powers. Obviously, they've race swapped a few characters here in particular series, and not only have they race swapped certain characters, but they've totally replaced characters altogether with other characters from the comics and Marvel stories. I have kind of caught up on certain characters that they've introduced here, mainly the characters that were invited to Oscorp with Peter Parker as a part of their program. And again, the last episode I saw was episode 2, where we had a very cool cliffhanger with Osborn finding out Peter Parker's identity as Spider-Man. Again, guys, I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get through these 3 reactions here today. And then, of course, the next episode, episode 6, will be premiering tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do a reaction to that particular episode tonight. If I can, I will, and try to get it up. And then we'll be all caught up with the series. But I most definitely want to get these 3 up and on the channel today. So that is what the goal is. So let's go ahead and get started with episode 3. The title of this episode is Secret Identity Crisis. So let's go ahead and get into this episode.
You're Spider-Man. We'll talk more.
Right where I left off.
Secret is safe with me. So,
You're Spider-Man.
So, you're Spider-Man.
What?
I said you're dead, dude. You lost.
Yeah.
Peter's all screwed up right now.
What happened to you last night?
This is the first time we've seen Peter's identity blown so early in his career as Spider-Man. He's basically just getting
I had
started.
to have a conversation.
Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. You're just meeting up with Norman Osborn to discuss the fact that he knows you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, the restaurant's empty. I thought it would be. He wants a
So
very
glad you
private
could make it.
conversation.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
It looks like I beat everyone else here.
Yeah, well, I wanted our conversation to be a bit more private, so
Private.
I took the liberty of renting out the entire restaurant.
Well, if you insist.
Peter loves to eat,
Well, I
apparently.
must admit your
Oh, but his
appetite is
powers,
extremely impressive.
I think his
I don't know
powers,
where you're putting all that food, but I imagine you burn quite a lot of energy during your...
Look, Mr. Osborn, I know what you think you saw on that video yesterday, but after giving it some thought, I can only conclude that it's someone on your security team playing a prank on you.
That's prank.
ridiculous. Why are you going there with that, Pete?
Yeah.
Because the camera that captured that footage was one of my own personal security cameras, monitored by me and only me. You'd have been better off just saying you were friends with Spider-Man.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're right. I am
Spider-Man.
Biggest concern is the
someone
well-being of
else.
someone else. Stopping a petty theft here and there, or saving a bus full of passengers from a runaway vehicle.
So he might have been looking for Peter
Remember this?
in the same way that
Also swung out
Stark
of
was
nowhere and saved that boy from getting hit by a truck.
keeping an eye
Do you
on him.
remember that?
Yeah.
That boy you saved.
It's his son, which we knew already.
Narrowed it down to 4 brilliant minds. Amadeus, Asha, Jean, and you, Peter. I fear I could be assisting.
He came up with this program, which so that confirms that he was looking for him.
When I discovered you aren't just assisting him, you actually are Spider-Man. What do you need? What can I do to make your life easier? As I mentioned, your weapon
is he gonna back him? Really? Wow.
Police scanner.
He's gonna help him?
I need to do this alone. The day I got these powers, I wasn't sure why. Why me? Why not someone else? Now I truly believe that I have these powers to help people, to protect them as Spider-Man.
Peter, I can assure you that I can take care of myself. But I respect your concern. I'll also respect your wishes while promising you that your secret will stay between us.
That's interesting. He turned him down.
Oh, what'd he say? What'd he say?
He says to put the money in the dumpster. As good as I've heard, we'll make that money back in no time. And if he's not, we'll kick his ass and take our money back.
Did you say so?
I don't know if that's gonna be that easy. Yeah, you're not kicking that thing's ass.
Hell? Pleasure doing business with you.
You're a genius, baby.
Go, go, go. Oh yeah, she needs help.
I can't.
Loves Peter Parker, but I think they're building up their friendship because they're gonna become
You
adversaries.
should probably just give in and decline.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right. I forgot I chipped in on pizza after the game. Hey, Mom, what's up? Wait, slow down. Take a deep breath.
So?
Oh shoot. His little brother got in trouble?
Hey, is everything okay?
Hey, man. Go sit with your mom for a minute.
Uh-oh, something's wrong.
Hey, Mom.
And he'll be lucky if he ever leaves it again.
Something happened.
So what
Yeah,
happened?
brother
I
did
was
something.
getting ready to go to the laundry. I find a cop walking up with your brother. The 110th Street gang.
What?
His brother's in a gang.
Hanging out with a gang.
He's mad at his brother. His brother gone. Uh-oh. What? What kind of tech do they have? Wow. What kind of tech is that? And he has Uncle Ben's camera.
Uh-oh.
Back at the jewelry store on Western.
Quit. Aw, look at you. You guys surrender peacefully, and I will ask the cops to give you a joining sentence, but you can't tear those lips. Holy. What the?
Oh, wow. Wow, he's got super speed in those legs. Oh. Watch out, watch out. His spider sense isn't as developed.
You guys are totally like couple goals. What dating apps you mean? Okay, time in. That was close. You're dead, huh?
Oh, wow. Damn. Uh-oh.
Andre, what the hell are you thinking? Hey, we're leaving. We don't want any problems.
Neither do we. Got one.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Who is this?
I'm Big Donovan, leader of the 110th
Donovan.
Street Gang.
Oh, wow.
Do what you want.
No, why is he doing
Leave
that?
my brother alone. Go home.
Go home. So now Lonnie's doing something that he shouldn't have to do. Wow. Damn. Damn. Ooh. He tapped into his.
God?
He said God.
Spidey?
Miles, I saw a stream online of your current predicament and I figured I could help.
Well,
These boots, nothing can go that fast without some kind of signal when it goes into overdrive.
Okay, this is crazy. So they're gonna be teaming up. Osborn is the man in the chair now.
Now! No.
Matrix, nice. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Are those things gonna explode? They canceled each other out?
On old hotheads flamethrowers.
Yeah. So what is that?
Thanks for your help.
Oh my God! Oh, what are you doing up there?
That was pretty
So
good.
they're gonna be teaming up.
Yes.
Actually, I've been thinking over your offer, Mr. Osborn.
He's gonna take it.
Anything, it's that maybe I do.
Well,
This is gonna be interesting. Very interesting.
But of
Very
course,
interesting.
I respect your wishes.
Very interesting.
Welcome to the 110, Lonnie.
Oh wow, man, Lonnie. Now they're definitely setting up Peter and Lincoln being adversaries, unwilling adversaries. Very good episode. I enjoyed that a lot, and obviously they're setting up this relationship between Lincoln, setting them up to be adversaries, unwilling adversaries with each other. It'll be interesting to see if something happens to obscure Lincoln's identity from Peter, and these two end up going at each other, and without realizing who they are, who each other are. Obviously, Lincoln does not know that Peter is Spider-Man. Again, if something happens to Lincoln to obscure his identity, and these two end up getting into a battle, it'll be interesting to see if they fight each other and then come to realize who one another are, or if Peter is able to realize that he's going against Lincoln. Again, I really enjoyed this particular episode because they're setting this confrontation between these two friends. As you can see, Lincoln loves Peter very much. Just every time he sees Peter, he's excited and he wants to treat him. He's so much so he treats him to lunch that he can't afford to pay for. So he ends up eating an apple. On Lincoln's side of things, as we just saw there, his brother ends up joining a gang. In order for him to get his brother out of the gang, he has to take his brother's place in the gang. The leader of the gang, Big Donovan, I believe he called himself, accepts this, and now they have a high-profile neighborhood figure has now joined their gang. So again, I thought it was real interesting what they set up here between Lincoln and Peter. And then also on top of that, all of that, we have this partnership between Osborn and Peter, a similar partnership as to what Peter had with Stark in the MCU, in the main MCU. Still in all, it's very interesting. Replaced a colleague, someone who is on the side of the good guys in Stark, joining up with Peter and mentoring Peter. And now we have this character who's usually a bad guy who is mentoring Peter, which I think could set up a very interesting confrontation between the two if they ever end up on different sides, or if it turns out that Harry ends up in the crosshairs between father and Peter, the guy who saved him. But we haven't seen, what we have not seen in this particular series so far is a development of a friendship between Harry and Peter Parker, which we know in the regular MCU or in most of the main comics, those two do befriend each other and then become adversaries, something similar to what's going on between Lincoln and Peter now. So what I really like what this series is doing is kind of flipping certain friendships and relationships, as well as flipping characters from the main story that we've all been used to, whatever version of Spider-Man that you're used to. The stories have always been very similar to each other. The characters have always been very similar to each other. And what they've done here is kind of flip the characters a little bit and put them in different roles and now collide those relationships between these different characters. What these characters mean to each other in the main MCU will probably be a lot different than what they will end up being here in this particular series. So I'm very interested to see where they go with this. So I did enjoy this episode a lot. I thought it was a very good episode. So I'll go ahead and score this episode a 7.5 out of 10. I like the action in this episode. There was some very good action. But of course, we also saw some more of this new tech, which provides the speedster legs, as well as, I'm assuming, super strength with her the arm contraptions that she had. And then, of course, you have the laser blades that she was using to cut the weapons of the police and whatnot. So we have this tech that's out there. We have this logo, which I thought was Oscorp, but obviously I was incorrect about that. I'm not sure whose logo that is. Maybe something from the comics that I don't recognize. So it'll be interesting to see who is putting this type of technology out there. We saw these two individuals, these thieves that Spider-Man was able to take care of. They obviously purchased these items from a certain individual, putting the money in the trash can, and the trash can walking off. And obviously what was in the suitcase was the tech that these two used to commit the robberies that they were committing. So you have several different plot lines that are going on in the story so far, and we're only 3 episodes in, so I really like what they're doing so far, and that's why I've scored this particular episode a 7.5 out of 10. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this episode and the series so far. Do you like how they're flipping things around with the characters and the relationships? And are you enjoying the different plot lines that we have going here with this particular series, guys? Let me know. Put those comments down below. And then, of course, so guys, again, please do join me for the next episode, again, episode 4 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, guys. We will also be getting into episode 5 of the series later on today as well. I hope to have that up on the channel either later on today or first thing tomorrow morning, depending on how everything goes. Editing these reaction, guys. So I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. And again, please do join me for the next reaction. And I will see you on that next reaction for episode 4 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Thank you again, guys.